Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano price chart, take a look at some interesting news that have come out, and take a look at some of the on-chain metrics one on-chain metric for Bitcoin, which has an impact on Cardano as well, as it influences the entire market. Let's take a quick look. Start with Bitcoin first with the chart here. I did talk yesterday about this potential bull flag here which was forming. We are in the wave 3 on the Bitcoin chart, but what could be the case that we have already seen with this high here at 68, pretty much 68.5, 68.6k, that we have already seen the top of that wave 3, which I showed you here yesterday, and that this move down and that bull flag could already be the beginning of a wave 5 now, yeah? So this could then have been the completion of the wave 4, and we continue now our way up to the wave 5. Now that remains to be seen. It is a possibility. Yesterday I said, we could come down to around 65k. I mean, we came down all the way to 66.2k, so really close. So it could really be that we have seen the low here and we continue our wave or move up in a wave 5, which is the last impulsive wave of that major or larger wave 3, yeah, which will be at some point between 70 and 72k probably. After which we will then get an ABC correction. Now, alternatively, should we see a stronger correction now, maybe that will become a head and shoulders here, then if we then drop lower and potentially even go below the 20-day moving average, now in my view that then invalidates that impulsive move here to the upside, which Bitcoin is doing at the moment. That would then mean we could come down once more into my previous target range here between 54 and 57k, which is still a possible scenario. From here then we would then go up and continue our way to the upside. These are two bullish scenarios. I did say yesterday already that I actually prefer this scenario more, because to be able to get to much higher prices this year and early next year, we need a bit of a cool down. That is actually preferred in my view. I know it is more of a long-term view, but the alternative is that we go up very quickly, 200k in the next couple of months. We get the pi cycle indicator peak, which then probably indicates that we get a blow off top and enter a quick bear market. Other than that, I'd rather prefer now a little bit of a correction, maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20% correction before we then continue to move up ahead of the major bull cycle peak, because otherwise the market will get overheated very quickly. Now, all of that has an impact on Cardano as well. While Bitcoin is retracing, Cardano has been retracing as well. But what you can actually see on the Bitcoin chart is that we potentially currently break out of this bull flag, and Cardano is doing something similar. So what you potentially get here, I mean, probably need to adjust that here a little bit. It could be that we are breaking out currently out of this bull flag, have a retest of that support of the Bitcoin bull flag, and then go up. Yeah, that is a certain possibility. Cardano seems to follow that sort of. We had as well here a correction after the strong move to the upside to nearly 240, came down all the way to 220. That line here provided exact support, and now we are moving up slightly, but yeah, we haven't seen now that continuous move to the upside again, because the whole market is pretty much a bit moving sideways today. Not much happening across the board. There are a few which are performing really well, but most cryptos are really moving sideways, or it's not a very exciting day today after the excitement yesterday. Again, as long as we hold the 220, all good. I did show you this morning in my earlier video that I wouldn't be surprised if we could even go down to 215 or even get support here at the 50-day moving average. All of that would be good. We waited so long to get above the 20 and 50-day moving average. They should now provide support. I actually find it quite good that we currently retrace and build new support levels here. Get a bit of a cool down before we then continue our move to the upside. We did that last time as well, back in July, when we started to pump. We also, and let me take a look, when we started to move up from here, we made a huge move up, then came down and had to retrace, and it happened here again. This is always what happens, and not only Cardano is doing that, all other cryptos are doing that. Generally that happens in markets anyway. When you get these impulsive moves, you have to come down and then you move up again. It all happens in waves. It all happens. What goes up needs to come down, but if it comes down less than it goes up, then you are in this impulsive move to the upside. And yeah, if markets get overheated, people take profits. I showed you that earlier today as well. that with regards to the profit taking on Cardano, a lot of people try to break even. A lot of people are frustrated that Cardano didn't move for a long time. They try to sell when they can to not even make a loss. And yeah, I think differently. I think because Cardano didn't do a lot for the last few weeks and months, that it now has to catch up a lot. And what I want to show you is this here, what came out actually, I think a couple of days ago or yesterday, that IOHK and Zanzibar's high-ranking officials are holding a secret meeting, probably also about, further cooperation. And that, it seems to indicate that Cardano's or Charles's tour in Africa is successful. He's meeting a lot of people there, a lot of governments, and it just shows that Cardano is really fully focusing on Africa. And I think these are good news. There are more and more good news being launched at the moment and come out about Cardano, and also DApps which are going to be launched, a lot of interesting things and more good news actually. So that is a positive sign as well, together with the price moves that you could see yesterday. I think it's all looking good. I think many people underestimate what actually is happening in Africa. Cardano will have a first mover advantage here because most other cryptos or blockchains or organizations don't really focus on Africa, but Cardano will have a first mover advantage here. And one last thing I want to show you is why I expect further price increases for Bitcoin generally anyway, is because here, this is from Glassnode, you can see that orange line here, this is the percent balance of Bitcoin on exchanges. So that is continuing to drop. That indicates that more and more people move their Bitcoin away from exchanges. When that happens, they normally do that to put their Bitcoin onto hardware wallets or so, and you would normally interpret it in a way that you say people are not interested in a quick sell. They rather want to move their Bitcoin away from exchanges, keep it safe, keep it in their wallets, in their hardware wallets, keep it really safe, make it their own, and make sure that they have it for maybe a longer period, not sell it short term in the next few weeks or so, but really that they have a more long-term perspective, which then indicates that there is less supply on the exchanges available. Less supply means higher prices going up, and you can see actually while the percent balance on exchanges is dropping, the price has been going up pretty much in the same way, because the supply on exchanges is going down, and it just indicates that people are interested in holding Bitcoin at the moment. So that indicates that the market is still expecting more price increases. So hope you liked that update about Cardano. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.